Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. And here's a look at what's coming up from Orlando. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the one. And for the Warriors, down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Curry and Pod. Pairing up in the backcourt, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. All right, Tim, when you look around the league and you see teams overachieving, what's behind that typically?
Yeah, Brian, typically when you see something like that, it's because a couple of role players have gotten off to a really hot start. The question is, can those guys sustain that over the long term? If that's the case, then that team could take a leap forward.
Now here's Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Banchero. Great D that time from Banchero. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Pass to Suggs. The three. Drains the triple.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Curry against Suggs. Outside Curry. Outside Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Bane. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, nice job by Jimmy Butler, setting the screen and then finding the open area.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Inside. And Banchero gets it to go.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great footwork there by Curry, getting his body in a position to go up and finish inside.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Suggs. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Curry's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, you knew that was coming. Curry with the answer.
Back to Suggs. Now Bane. He's covered by Curry. Orlando moving the ball around. Banchero no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And it's worth looking at the league's top scorers for the past month. These guys have been on a tear. Stephen Curry, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Now here's Wagner. He picked up 10 in his last game. The three from Banchero. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. From deep three-point land, another three for Golden State. Orlando trailing here. Curry with a steal. Pass to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
And that whole break was triggered by Steph Curry's defense coming up with the steal.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you, BA.
Thanks for that, Ali. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. Black outside. Pass to Banchero. Here's De Silva. shot to stop the run. And it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Curry passes to Butler. From 18 feet away, the rebound by Carter.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Black passes to Wagner. Here's Black. Ben Carroll left side. Clock at 6. Warriors with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Here's Ben Carroll. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Carter from outside, and can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Curry, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Pass to De Silva. Here's Carter. Green covering. Jacks up with 3, and Carter gets it to go on the assist from Ben Carroll. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Butler out there with Al Horford. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry splashing one down from 3.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, CA, a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
The Magic making a switch here. Suggs is checked in. Outside Bane. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Out of bounds, it'll be Orlando's ball.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Suggs against Curry. Batadze, the pass to Bane. Back to Batadze. Fires the 3. And another miss by Orlando. The Warriors lead by 6. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Screen by Horford. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Batadze. The Magic have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. 3-pointer. That one is off. Golden State has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, Desmond Bain, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you, B.A.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Count it. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant, you can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Black's checked in for Bain. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong leg bull.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Right side, Payton. Fires for three. Great D that time from Wagner. Magic trail by 9. Suggs, right side. Batase down low. He's watched by Kuminga. The offensive rebound. The three from Banchero. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Black defending. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Batase, and it's Bain in for Black. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Curry, he's open, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's Bain. Give him 8 points now. Carter finds Bain. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Green. And stolen by Bain. To the middle. Pulls it. Butler against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Curry. Here's Banchero. They get it again. Carter. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. How are you guys feeling about the conferences now? Relevant? Irrelevant?
You know what? That's not a bad rapper name. Irrelevant.
That's kind of ironic. I like that. That could be my rapper name.
Hey, Ernie. Yeah, we could be a duo. You could be irrelevant. I could be iconic. With the K.
Iconic kitty. Now that's ironic.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Golden State Warriors.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Here's Pajemski. No points yet. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the 5. Now here's Curry. Butler, a screen on Suggs. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 6. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
Outside Pajemski. Back to Curry. Shoots. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, if he gets this hot, it's very difficult to contain him. There are just so many ways Curry can beat you offensively.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Now here's Curry. He's got 15. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Suggs. Yes, it's good. Suggs has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs, showing toughness fighting through the contact.
Curry from deep three-point land. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Bane, defended by Pajemski. Banchero, no good. The Warriors lead by 7. Butler gets all the way to the cup.
And you have to admire how Jimmy Butler hustles, particularly when there's an opportunity in transition.
Suggs, the pass to Bane. Now Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Bane, no good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around at the league office. He said, quote, "One thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting." Back over to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Wagner. He's scoreless. Carter from outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Banchero. Wagner, he's open. Orlando again missing.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Kuminga against Banchero. Another three for Golden State.
And Kuminga has put a lot of work in on that shot. It's good to see him knock it down from deep.
To the paint. Here's Black. Carter, great positioning on the putback.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And here's Curry for three. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner outside. Now here's Black. He's covered closely. Banchero surveys from deep paint. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
Now here's Curry. Black defending. Now Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team to keep pushing the break. Coach Steve Kerr.
And Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. He's out there with Al Horford. Seth Curry is out there with Gary Payton II. That's the Warriors 5. Black defending. And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And some changes here for the Warriors. Curry passes to Butler. Back to Curry. Butler finds Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Suggs against Curry. Suggs with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Green with a screen on Suggs. Curry with it. Guarded now by Batadze. Curry creates inside.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Now here's Black, defended by Pajemski. Here's the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. There's the three. And there's Curry on the assist from Green. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Now here's Butler. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 12. Now here's Black. He shoots! Cleared away by Curry. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Butler taking his time here. downtown. Suggs pulls it down. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Batase down low, working on Green. The Warriors lead by 12. Butler with the ball, guarded now by Black. Curry outside. Cash from downtown.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. Banchero comes in for De Silva. And it's Bane in for Black. And here are the Warriors now. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Curry, beyond the arc. Bane with a rebound. Wagner outside. Now Bane from deep. Butler rips down the board.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Buckets! That one goes!
Yeah, big man on the move. Carter catching the defense a little unprepared this time.
Oh, a great look, but off the mark. Magic trail by 13. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Here's Green. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Now Wagner goes again, and it's good on the lay-in.
Assisted by Wendell Carter.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Pajemski. Butler, a screen on Bane. Now Curry puts up the tray. Bane with a rebound. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.